We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and we're going to cheer on our brave senators and congressmen and women, and we're probably not going to be cheering so much for some of them, because you'll never take back our country with weakness. You have to show strength, and you have to be strong.
Welcome, Spiritual Mag, April 2023. Well, no mugshot. The president gets arrested, no mugshot. What's going on? Actually, in the bigger picture of things, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on everywhere. Why is that? Why are you experiencing the challenges that you're experiencing that are coming right into your home every day now, whether it's health or economy or travel or security or care for your loved ones? Why is that stuff happening? Is it going to get better? Well, let's see. For great grandma, it was different challenges. You had to cut the firewood. Now it's, you got to pay for the propane. So everything's changed, but the lessons still keep coming and coming and coming, as do people like you and I and all your loved ones. All of us come to this planet to learn lessons that we chart ahead of time. Lessons not available in heaven about unconditional love, not judging ourselves, not judging others. Can't do that in heaven. You got to come to a place where you don't know you're a spark of the divine, where it's kind of hard to believe. But it's true. So I think the attitude to take would be, you go to school to learn lessons that are going to help you move forwards in your own development in this lifetime and in other lifetimes. Instead of, I'm going to go to school so people will never have to go to school again. That's not how the earth is designed. The earth is designed as a school. So these obstacles that you're experiencing, even the ones that are terrible, you've mandated and charted. And a whole bunch of people are involved in coordinating that. So let's kind of put it into a little bit of context here. Tornadoes just wiped out a bunch of people in the United States. A lot of flood damage in the western states. And food production has declined dramatically. So it's kind of like getting worse. That means your lessons are going to get more difficult. Now that's how it works in schools. You don't go to 8th grade, then go to 7th grade, then go to 6th grade. You go to different grades, and each one is more challenging. Graduate school at the university level is a lot different than 3rd grade. So you didn't have to incarnate here, but you decided to incarnate because you wanted to tolerate greater amounts of unconditional love. Okay? Now, Donald Trump was arrested, but they didn't release his mug photo because they were afraid that if they did that, it would just cause a riot. So they'll probably save it to release at the right time. But my point is, as long as we're fighting amongst each other, they're in control. That's the way it works. As long as the people don't understand they are each sparks of the divine, the people of lower resonance will be in control because they function on greed. You don't function on greed. They do. So they're there to help us learn lessons about compassion and patience. Without them, we wouldn't be experiencing the effects of cognitively underendowed and bovine, greedy people. They don't go to heaven. They just kind of recirculate, stay down here. And there's a lot of them. So, poor President Trump is being hassled. And the United States is not helping restore utilities and infrastructure to places that are really damaged right now: flood areas, fire areas, tornado areas, flooding zones. Reduce food. Instead, the United States is sending its money, billions with the B, to the Nazis in Ukraine. The Nazis in Ukraine. Your tax dollars going to the Nazis in Ukraine. You hadn't heard the word Nazi for, 10, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years. All of a sudden, everybody hears about Nazis. They didn't go away. They've always been there. They were there because they served a purpose: to cause disharmony, lack of unity. When you focus on your inner core strengths, at that point, they're not going to have control over you, and you will be more understanding of others and the actions of others, and everyone's consciousness will elevate. So, yes, there's tests and trials and discomforts and pains. I'm not denying that. Although face them understanding you requested these things, you charted these things, and you're going to have lessons come from these things, especially afterwards, that will allow you to move even closer to the light of Creator Divine Source. I'm telling you the truth. That's exactly how it is. So, be patient. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge others. You don't know the big story until you pass on and get to the other side. And then everything's really, really clear. Okay, you and all your loved ones are always in my prayers. Spiritual Mag.